Welcome to Dreadnoks Garage. This video will be the first in what will be a weekly video looking at G.I. Joe, a real American hero, starting from the first releases in 1982 and moving on from there. We will look at which figure has already been made and classified, including those who have been revealed as in the pipeline of figures coming soon, and I will pick who is my most wanted out of the remaining wave. The 1982 lineup of G.I. Joe figures is lovingly referred to by the G.I. Joe community as the OG 13. This name is just for the Joes, as there were 13 of them released. There are also 2 Cobras released, and I will get to them shortly. Starting off with Breaker, he has received a classified figure which came with the Ram cycle and was a Target exclusive in the Cobra Island subline. To be very honest, the Ram cycle was the most appealing thing in the set. The Breaker figure was a little plain and didn't come with any accessories other than the communication helmet. I do like the head sculpt, but I could say that about pretty much every G.I. Joe classified figure to date. Up next is the enemy, Cobra. Known as Blue Shirts, this is the backbone of the Cobra armies. Classified saw 2 versions released, the Target exclusive Cobra Island Cobra Trooper and the mainline release Cobra Infantry. In my opinion, the Cobra Trooper is the vastly superior version with darker colours and extra accessories. They look so imposing with the goggles over the eyes. The Cobra Officer has also received a classified figure and looks different enough compared to the Trooper and Infantry to really accentuate their rank. There is also a significant change in the weapon accessories, as these are more real world inspired compared to the more sci-fi looking weapons from the earlier classified releases. Next up is Flash, and the first one in this video so far that does not have a classified figure released or revealed in the pipeline. I am interested in seeing what the classified design team come up with for Flash. I think they will excel in the weapon accessories. Grunt doesn't have a classified figure yet, but he has been name dropped as a pipeline reveal, so he is in active development. I personally think it would be a great idea for the design team to give Grunt a masked alternate head, because so many people would army build him to add some green shirts to their G.I. Joe ranks. Rock and Roll would be my most wanted from 1982 if he wasn't already revealed to be in early development. And I am excited by what we have seen so far. I just hope the coloured end result looks as good as the grey digital sculpt. I've always had a soft spot for Rock and Roll, ever since I was first introduced to him in issue 35 of the Marvel Comics. Since 1982, G.I. Joe has always been progressive and inclusive. Scarlet is a perfect example of that. A female action figure in the first wave of a military toy line, and she is still a very popular character. As for her classified figure, Scarlet is a bit contentious. So much has changed since the first couple of waves of classified, and Scarlet is one of the casualties of the early designs. While a big departure from her yellow leotard look, I feel that there are some good designs in the classified Scarlet figure, but we all know Hasbro are going to revisit this one eventually. Short Fuse is another one that doesn't have a classified figure, or is he in development at this stage, as he has not been announced as a pipeline reveal. When Short Fuse is eventually revealed, I do hope he gets the benefit of the design team because a mortar launcher as an accessory is something that could make this figure very appealing. The Commando version of Snake Eyes is my favourite. While the later Ninja version is the most iconic, I have grown to appreciate the Commando version a lot more. For me, it is possibly Ninja fatigue over the years. There will never be a shortage of Snake Eyes figures, and while I feel the classified Alpha Commando Snake Eyes is the definitive version for me, I am looking forward to the Retro Commando Snake Eyes. Stalker is the last of the 1982 lineup in this list that has already been made in classified. He is the most recent release along with the Crimson Twins, Tomax and Zaymot. And fortunately, I have been able to get this wave. There are still a lot of collectors patiently, more like impatiently, awaiting this release. The classified version of Stalker is absolutely amazing. Possibly classified figure of the year already, and I hope to have a video on him soon. Zap rounds out the single carded release figures from 1982. He has not yet got a classified figure or announced as getting one anytime soon. Zap is my least wanted of the 1982 lineup. There is very little interesting about him from a design point, so the design team are going to have to do something pretty special to make Zap appealing. The next few are all characters that came with vehicles in the 1982 lineup, and I am starting with my most wanted from 1982, Clutch. While it would be perfect for Clutch to be released in classified with the Vamp, I am okay if he gets a single release. My only knowledge of Grand Slam was his inclusion in issue 82 of the Marvel Comics series, and he didn't look anything like the 1982 figure that came with the heavy artillery laser. While he's a bit more visually appealing than Zap, I am in no particular rush to see Grand Slam get made in classified. While Hawk is in a lot of collectors' wanted lists, it is more so the much better General Hawk version from 1986. As I am recording this, I was thinking to myself how Hawk and a lot of the so far unmade, unannounced OG-13 are actually pretty boring, but I decided to put the classified Stalker next to me, and it really made me realise that any of the remaining OG-13 could potentially look quite exceptional if they are based off this figure. I am actually intrigued to see what the design team can do with the rest of the OG-13. Which segues into the final figure from 1982, Steeler, who originally came with the Mobat tank. While I am not expecting the Mobat to show up in the classified line, after my epiphany about the OG-13 being based off classified Stalker, I am more than happy to see Steeler make his way into the line. Even though it was well before my time collecting G.I. Joe, I would be happy to complete the OG-13 from 1982 in the classified line. There is something endearing and somewhat mythological to the OG-13. Who remaining is your most wanted in the 1982 lineup? Let me know in the comments. And with that, Dreadnoks Garage is now closed. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and look out for more videos coming soon, including Most Wanted from the class of 1983.